Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your November 2023 tarot reading. Happy birthday to my November Scorpios. I already did your reading once, and I even put it up today. And I had waited for a while to do your reading because I wanted to, do it with the eclipse energy and kind of like get a feel for you guys. And apparently the microphone cut off like 2 minutes into the video, and the rest of the video didn't have sound. So here we are, starting over again. We're doing this all over again, which is fine with me. Like, it's fine. I don't care. Um, I just want to make sure you guys get your reading. And I am learning some lessons. This new microphone, I have to get another new microphone because this one is annoying and it cuts off at random times for no reason. So that's one of my lunar eclipse, this last Taurus eclipse. That was that lesson from that. So welcome to your reading, Scorpio. If you guys would like to get your astrology for your rising and your sun sign, I am working on all of that right now. It will be up tomorrow, November 1st, actually like overnight. Those rising sign videos will be up, and would love for you to be a part of our Patreon family. That's the best way to support. People ask what the best way to support me through this cancer journey is, and I would say become a Patreon member, because then you can support every month and I can give back to you as well. Or you can get a reading with me. My November calendar is open. My 6-month readings are available. Yay, those are always one of the more popular readings and always really accurate. And I've got several other readings. I've got solar returns. If you'd like to get a solar return to see what your next year is going to look like for you, that's also available. So would love to see that. Scorpio, let's see what you guys are surrendering. So the last reading I did for you, um, it was about transmuting some energy. And I feel like it was like you're transmuting some negative energy into something more positive for yourself. And the funny thing is I did that reading on the eclipse. So I feel like that's probably happened. I feel like the name of the last reading was Transmuting Apologies and New Perspectives. So we'll see what happens, but I kind of feel like the eclipse might have opened up some energy for you. It was, it was in your seventh house. And so really seeing your worthiness within relationships in a really big way, and maybe like the narratives that you've had in the past versus the narratives that you have now, or the new narratives. So let's see, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, what it is that you are surrendering for November for your birthday. We're going to go through again, deep breaths. Oh, nice. Great. Oh, wow. All right. Sagittarius got a whole bunch too. Okay. I like these for you. I like these a lot for you. Okay, you have 3 cards. You have surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Surrender to silence. These all go really well together also. So it's not like all of these are like just in line with each other. It's like perfect for each other here. So the next one is surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Surrender to your intuition and surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So surrender the drama. I love that. I kind of feel like, November is a great time to keep to yourself. the energy of November is very sparky. Like it's like having really, really dry air and having a whole lot of heat. So, like a dry desert, and adding oil or adding gas and sparking a match, and everything goes. And it's funny because everything is already dry and everything is already like shriveled up and dead. And so everything just catches fire like that because there's like no moisture whatsoever. That's what November feels like. And there is moisture, but it's Saturn. So, yeah, there's a lot of dry heat going on. And so I feel like listening to your intuition is going to be the greatest thing that you could do for yourself. Absolutely. Okay. So the first card that flipped over in the deck was the Hanged Man. And I do feel like that is the surrender to silence part, is that Hanged Man. Which is funny because then we also have the Page of Swords and the Death card. So there's definitely some transformations. There might even be some closures happening, and in like even like narratives, like old narratives that you might have had with yourself or for yourself. So we have the Hanged Man was the first card that came out. That surrender to silence is a big thing there. Page of Swords, and then your energy right here, the Death card. So something changing for sure, something transforming and changing for sure. Um, so the Hanged Man puts himself there in a pause to see things differently. It's a new perspective, just like the other reading, right? So I do feel like you're coming into November with a new perspective. And I feel like that perspective is in transformation. You're like, I'm ready. I'm ready to transform things. I'm ready to end cycles. Like I don't want to deal with these cycles anymore. Like I feel like there's this determination that you have as you're coming into November. And I don't feel like the Hanged Man is confused. I feel like he really is enlightened. Because sometimes we have to hang ourselves upside down because we are confused. But I think you're just putting yourself in this sort of paused momentum because you are enlightened and you know that surrendering to that enlightenment is much more comfortable than trying to force anything else. That intuition, right? So let's see. Hanged Man. Oh, yeah. You're getting way more information by pausing and being temperate to yourself this month in a really big way. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. So we have the Ace of Swords on the Hanged Man. And the Ace of Swords, so if you think about a sword, it has two sides, right? So one side of the Ace of Swords is justice, and the other side of the Ace of Swords can be really, really cutting and painful. And it can be used either way, depending on what situation you're in. And so I feel like this is just knowledge that's coming to you for you to utilize at a later date. And I feel like allowing yourself to take this pause and allowing yourself to take this silence is is also giving you like way more new opportunities to have more knowledge, like so much more knowledge. Um, we have Temperance on the Page of Swords, and the funny thing is the Page of Swords is like kind of the beginning of the knowing, the beginning of the awareness, right? And then we get to the Ace of Swords and it's like, oh, I get it now. I get it. I totally understand where everything is coming from now. I get it. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So we have two aces here, the Ace of Cups on the Death card. So this very much is about you also filling up your own well, filling up your own fountain, filling up your own cup first before giving to anyone else. I feel like that's what the surrender the drama is. This is about filling up your own cup and paying attention to yourself. The thing I love about Scorpio energy is how you guys will go to the edge of things in order for that transformation to happen. Like, you want that intensity. That intensity helps you to understand what your threshold is, right? And that's the thing, is like being even in a paused state of mind, you're still going to have that really intense connection to source, but now it's without the distractions. You can go to the edge of source too and feel that intensity. You don't always have to do things outside of you to feel something, Scorpio. You don't have to do that. It's very, like, it's so, like, this is about you recognizing your own connection and being in tune, right? Surrender to your intuition. And the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Wands. And this is huge because I also feel like you're growing. And the Eight of Cups here suggests that you might need to go on a journey. Like, you may need to emotionally detach yourself from some of the things so you can open yourself up to more of what you want, right? A lot of times a Scorpio is its greatest sabotage because you won't think that you can do it, right? But you can. You'll second guess yourself 100 times first. And so I feel like there's this inner journey, and I do feel like it's spiritual, right? And it did come after that Taurus eclipse. You could also be dealing with the Taurus energy, or this could very much be Venetian about relationships. We have the Hierophant and Justice at the bottom of the deck. But more than anything, the relationship with yourself. There is a feeling of um, how do I want to put this? Gosh, there's a feeling of knowing what's coming next, and this is the preparation. I feel like something big is coming for you guys, and now is that time where really, like, sitting with yourself and having, those inner challenges that you continue to transform yourself. Being able to do that is going to take you really far, right? Like, I feel like this is a new journey that you're embarking on, right? And it's just after a time of, having to get to the bottom of things and making sure that you were doing what you were doing for yourself. And I think that that's, it's a lot, but it's great that there's this new journey that you're going on. And so you're gathering all of the information and the knowledge, and having that pause to do that will be really helpful. For some of you, you're starting November 6th, I'm hearing, and you just need to take a break, and you need to take a pause, and you need to take care of yourself, and you need to be patient with yourself this month, like, be patient with taking care of yourself this month, Scorpio. I think that that is probably the best advice you can get, because if you can take care of yourself and if you can be patient with yourself taking care of yourself this month, then there's just this expansion that's coming. But you got to have the energy for it, right? You have to be healthy and have the energy for it. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. And I'm really glad that I was able to get your reading done again. And I love you and have a wonderful November. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.